I have to admit that discovering Nofap was a hugely important early step once I began my very own particular self-improvement path. However, I even have many advice and knowledge which may be of help to those that are here, and that I feel that doing so may be a good way of giving back to a community that when so helped me, as has been mentioned repeatedly before. Those that are most successful at abstaining from porn and masturbation aren't really here. The character of this sub is that it offers you motivation once you are first learning to urge over a porn or masturbation addiction. And once that's gone, you only don't have much reason to return. A problem thereupon for those of you struggling to master your masturbation habits is that it can give those success stories an air of non-reality or falsehood. I remember starting call at Nofap, watching these Nofap videos from strangers. And if anything, it just reinforced further my notion that abandoning masturbation and porn was something achieved by better men with stronger wills. Once you can't see the person, and once they disappear during a poof of Wizard of Oz smoke, you would possibly be left feeling even worse about yourself. Things would be far better if we could pull back the curtain. As I said, lately I wouldn't say I consider myself a fapstronaut, because I don't get to. Porn and masturbation are so wholly outside of my way of being that if I ever see a porn clip or image accidentally, as a pop-up or banner on Pirate Bay, not only does it not arouse me, but it actively turns me off. I never have a flash throughout the day once I think to myself yanking my chain would be great at the instant. It just seems absurd, childish, and something of a lost past. All that's to not deride those of you battling this very real and wholly debilitating addiction. I mention it because it's always valuable to recollect that there's no reason this might not be you at some point. There's absolutely nothing inherently different between you and me, meaning you can't be within the position I'm in now, inspiring a subsequent generation of fapstronauts. I used to be once caught within the addictive cycle, completely unaware of the wonders and splendors that lay ahead. Once I was rebooting, I ended having sex as a part of it. But lately, I even have sex the maximum amount, as I prefer, employing the normal Tao techniques for withholding the semen during orgasm. Semen retention is now far more my path. And to be honest, it's at the purpose where it's not even something I even have to believe. It's not an attempt or an issue to not ejaculate. Quite the other. In fact, it might be an excellent expense of energy, pointlessly so, to release my seed, and that I just don't see the purpose. What are the differences between the first fapstronaut, and therefore the experienced semen retentive? As long as I even have been both, I can tell you a minimum of subjectively what the differences are. Often, everyone differs, except for me. My mind feels as if it's made from lighter stuff than within the few years before this. Thoughts aren't heavy or weighed down. There's a way of mental, emotional freedom, including joy and peace, which is sometimes profound and truly intoxicating. Thoughts come and go easily, considerably just like the feeling after an honest meditation session. Only it's more or less all the time. My automatic baseline is confidence. It won't be that once I felt confident because I used to be so unaccustomed to it. It might feel as if I used to be high. Now confidence may be a normal, healthy feeling, and thus it doesn't act as a precursor to a subsequent low. I stand my ground, I do my thing without fear of the opinion of others, and that I do so without being a dick to others. I respect myself, et al. You respect me, and that I respect them. It feels as if the nerves are free and open, as if I can feel life coursing pleasantly and gently through my veins. I even have developed a way more attuned brain, including increased concentration and mental stamina, and therefore the ability to be more creative. My art has improved, but so has my critical, scientific, and reasoning. Women aren't a weird creature to be worn over or puzzled over, but fellow citizenry whom I relate with intrinsically. And my relationships with them are healthy and easygoing. If I select to flirt, it goes all right because I'm coming from that position, and not trying to win them over. Within the youth of Nofap, I experienced much of what we all know because of the superpowers, and that I can attest to at the very least these subjective truths. In my first reboot, I had a few come onto me at a celebration during a most unusual and magnetic fashion. I had a lady tell me, "I'm happy to only be one among your girls," though I didn't really know where that had come from. I might walk into the supermarket, and heads would turn. Yes, this stuff happens, and that we must not discredit the likelihood that they happen because we would like them to. Once you get past a particular stage, you considerably stop caring about what women consider you. And at that time, although you're still noticeably getting positive attention, you furthermore may stop experiencing the dramatic, over-the-top superpower effects. In short, you likely manifest this stuff because they're such powerful motivators to continue on what you recognize is that the right journey for your own self-development. By all means, enjoy these benefits. But take care to curb the ego. Treat the ladies in your life with the utmost respect. And specialize in yourself and your own self-development in particular else. Honestly, actual gold lies ahead if you continue on this path. Which is that the only true alchemy. Try twiddling my thumbs with yourself. Be honest with yourself at Ali. Look ahead to the items you're getting to do together with your life. In your darkest moments, you'll feel alone, frightened, and even insane. Keep going, but look out, and never abandon your sense. Spend time in quiet meditation, that you simply could also be ready to hear your own voice more keenly. And once you've got heard it, do its bidding with every ounce of energy you've got stored in your beautiful, godlike balls.